here's tonight's dinner. It's a new recipe, so tell me what you think.
I'll give this 20 points.
What?
You call this food? There's barely any flavor at all, and what little flavor there is horrible. Bleh, I could cook something better than this myself.
Trouble Busters!
Man, I'm starving.
I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd try out a new recipe to mix things up a bit, so eat as much as you can.
A new recipe? All right, your food is always great, Melanie.
It's great to hear you say that. I think I did a pretty good job this time, too.
All right then, I'm gonna dig right in.
What do you think? How is it?
What stock did you use for this? I could barely taste it at all.
Oh, well, did you try the ginger pork? Maybe that tastes a bit better.
This is ginger pork? What did you use to flavor it?
Well, I got some fresh ginger from the store and grated it myself.
Okay, then I guess you picked a bad piece of ginger then. You need to get a better eye for ingredients.
Is that so? Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, you can't make decent cooking without picking out good ingredients, but I suppose this is the first time you've ever made this, so you did an okay job considering. I'll give you 50 points.
50 points? That's still failing.
I gave you extra credit for effort. Keep up the hard work and you'll be able to improve your score next time.
Okay. My name is Melanie. I'm 25 years old and I've been married for 1 year. My husband Aaron is the same age as me. He works in a company downtown. I don't have any particular complaints about my day-to-day life, but my husband is very particular about cooking. He always grades everything I make for him, and today is no exception.
Is dinner ready yet?
Yep, I just finished.
Let's see, what's on the menu for today?
It's sweet and sour pork.
Okay, let's dig in then. I don't know, I don't feel much of a kick in this.
A kick? What do you mean?
Yeah, this is all pretty plain. You just used all the standard ingredients.
I guess I'm not really sure what your issue is here. Standard ingredients? What did you want me to use?
You're the housewife, aren't you? It's your job to figure that out for yourself.
It would help if you were more specific.
Nah, I guess I could give you a barely passing grade for this, considering you were following a standard recipe. Don't forget that I'm going easy on you because you're my wife, though.
Thank you, I guess.
If you want to really make me happy, you're gonna have to brush up your cooking skills.
It's the little comments like that that really get my blood boiling. Obviously, I love him. That's why I married him. And since I love my husband, I obviously want to make him happy. I decided I would stop by the cooking school I used to attend to see how everyone was doing. Hey guys, long time no see. Melanie, it's you! Oh, I'm so glad to see you again. What brings you here today? Actually, I wanted to talk to you about cooking. Really? What's up? It's my husband. He's never satisfied with my cooking. Really? Well, that's weird. I wonder what his problem is. You're a better cook than most of the professionals I know. Well, his parents run a restaurant, so he's very particular about how his food tastes. I see. Well, in that case, why don't you wow him with your beef stew? That's your best dish, isn't it? Oh, that's a great idea. If you give him your beef stew, he'll love it for sure. Yeah, I'll make that tonight. Would you mind if I check out the recipe again? Of course. Let me find it. At Helen's suggestion, I decided to try making my beef stew for him. It was always the best thing I could make. Here you go, Aaron. Tonight's dinner is my special beef stew.
Beef stew, huh?
What's the matter? Don't you like beef stew?
No, that's not it. I love beef stew. That's why I'm especially picky about beef stew. Eating disappointing beef stew is like my childhood being stolen from me.
Wow, I had no idea you were so particular about beef stew.
Yeah, but don't worry too much. Let's eat.
Okay.
20 points.
What?
You call this food? There's barely any flavor at all, and what little flavor there is horrible.
But I don't understand. Beef stew is the best thing I can cook. There's no way it can be that bad. I've had so many people compliment my beef stew over the years.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying I have bad taste? Is that it?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
You really are selfish, you know that? Do you have any idea how painful it is to lie to you and say it's delicious every time you make me disgusting slop?
Are you saying that you've actually hated my food all this time?
Yeah, that's right. You should be grateful I've done you the favor of forcing it down my throat until now, but this beef stew is just too much.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, there's no way I can stomach this. It's gonna make me puke. I'm just gonna grab something from the fridge.
Are you serious? You have my fresh cooking on the table in front of you, but you're gonna have leftovers?
Fresh cooking? What fresh cooking?
My beef stew, the beef stew that's right there.
That's not cooking, it's pig slop. I'm not eating that. I could cook something better than that myself.
Not only did he insult my cooking in the worst way possible, he just left it on the table and grabbed leftovers from the fridge. I couldn't even bring myself to clean up after dinner. I just went right to bed. The next morning, Aaron had already left for work by the time I woke up, and honestly, part of me was relieved that he was gone. Right when I was starting to clean up the kitchen, I heard the front doorbell ring. Coming! Oh, Helen, it's you! Hey there, Melanie, how's it going? I'm doing fine, but why are you here? You forgot the recipe book that we were reading from at the cooking school yesterday, so I thought I'd bring it to you. Oh, thank you. Sorry you had to go to all this trouble. You're not going to be able to satisfy your husband with your cooking without it, right? Oh, well, what's the matter? You see, it looks like Helen came by because she was worried and wanted to check up on me. So I told her about everything that happened at dinner last night. He said what? That jerk! Hey, is there any of the beef stew left from last night? Yes, it's still in the kitchen. I need to see this for myself. Oh, okay. Is this it? Yeah. Let me take a bite. This is perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. But my husband absolutely hated it. He said it made him sick. I wonder what his problem was. Well, as long as you're here, would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea with me? Thanks. Wait. What's the matter, Helen? Can I ask you something? Sure. Your husband, by any chance, does his name happen to be Aaron? Huh? Yeah, it is, but how did you know that? I knew it. The truth is, Melanie, that I do actually know your husband. Uh-oh. Has my husband given you some sort of trouble in the past? No, that's not it. You see? What Helen told me next was absolutely shocking. But if what she says is true, then everything makes perfect sense now. Now I know exactly why he insults my cooking, and honestly, it makes me sick. Wow, I had no idea, but I'm still not sure why he was so disgusted with the beef stew I made. I've got an idea. How about we set up a little test for Aaron? A test? Yeah, don't you want to know why he gives you such a low score? More than that, don't you want to know why he scores you at all? Well, yes, I'd really like to know, but how are we going to find that out? You can leave that all to me. I'm not going to let him get away with how he treats you. How can he be so cruel, grading his wife like some kind of school teacher? You haven't done anything to deserve that, and you don't want to live your whole life being graded like that, do you? No, I don't. I work so hard to make him his meals. I've been nothing but loving and generous to him. I'm not going to let him go on treating me like this. That's what I thought you'd say. I need a little time to get things ready. I'll let you know when things are just about finished. Okay, thanks so much for this, Helen. We're not going to take this. Troublebusters! A few days later, I got a message from Helen saying that we were going to go ahead with our plan the next Sunday. When I heard what her plan was, I got so excited. I couldn't wait. Aaron is never going to see it coming. Hey, Aaron, I made beef stew again tonight.
Are you serious? You didn't learn your lesson the last time around.
Oh, don't be like that. Go on, give it a taste.
It's the same as I told you before. There's absolutely no flavor in this.
Are you sure about that? This happens to be a recipe I got from a teacher at the cooking school I attended a while ago.
It doesn't matter how good a teacher that person was. The problem with you is that you have no cooking talent whatsoever. Either that, or maybe the problem is just that whoever your teacher was is an awful cook too.
That's complete nonsense. My teacher is one of the most famous cooks in the area.
I don't know who this supposedly famous teacher is, but my parents are restaurateurs. I've been learning about cooking just about every day of my life. I don't want to get talked down to by some amateur who picked up cooking as a hobby after they became an adult. I'm the expert on cooking here, and I say that this slop isn't cooking.
After Aaron said that, he picked up the bowl of beef stew, carried it over to the wastebasket, and dumped all of it into the garbage. How could he do a thing like this? Hey!
How many times do I have to tell you, you need to become a better cook? Take classes, watch videos online, do something!
Sorry, Aaron, but I'm never cooking anything for you ever again.
What are you talking about?
I'm serious. I'm not wasting my talents on a talentless hack like you anymore.
Tasteless hack? Who are you calling a tasteless hack?
I'm calling you a talentless hack, Aaron.
I'm the son of successful restaurateurs. I've got golden taste buds. If you can't make food that satisfies me, then you can't cook. End of story.
And what sort of food would satisfy you?
Well, stuff like... I guess it's kind of hard to come up with a specific example.
I see. What about the beef stew that you just tasted? That satisfied you, didn't it?
I'm very particular about the skills of the person who cooks for me.
Skills? What do you mean?
I don't want any amateur who knows nothing about the basics of cooking making my meals.
That's an interesting statement. I'm going to hold you to that, Aaron.
What do you mean?
You see, the truth is that I'm not the one who made the beef stew you just ate.
What?
The person who made it is right over here. Come on in.
Who are you?
My name is Helen. This is the teacher of the cooking school I attended.
She's your teacher? Really?
That's right. Melanie here is actually a fantastic cook. She came to me the other day because she was stressed out about her husband not liking her cooking. So I decided that I would make some food for you instead of her. Well, what did you think?
It was okay, I guess.
It was okay, but you just threw it all away, didn't you? Why did you do that?
Well, it just wasn't to my taste, that's all.
I see. So that beef stew wasn't to your liking then?
I'm the son of successful restaurateurs. I've been eating nothing but the best food since I was a kid. And the beef stew my dad makes is the best beef stew in the world. His beef stew is so good that everything else tastes disgusting in comparison.
Go on.
So it's not like I'm saying it was gross or anything. It's just not good enough for me.
You don't like mine or Helen's, but would you be satisfied with your dad's beef stew?
Of course I would. His beef stew is the best.
If you like it so much, then you should know what sort of recipe he used, right? Can you tell me how he made his beef stew? What ingredients did he use?
Beef?
Well, it is beef stew we're talking about. If it didn't have beef, how could it be called beef stew? What else would you put in beef stew? Chicken? What else did he use?
Let me think.
Oh, and don't even think about saying something as vague as vegetables. You're gonna have to be more specific.
What do you want me to say? My dad's the best cook I know. His beef stew would be great no matter what he put in it.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me ask a different question. What stock did he use?
Stock? I don't know. Maybe a bunch of different stocks?
I told you, Aaron, you're gonna have to be more specific.
Maybe pork stock?
Pork stock, eh? That's interesting. I used pork stock to make my beef stew, too.
Then the problem must be the seasoning. You seasoned it wrong.
Oh, I did I? Then tell me, how did your dad season his beef stew?
I don't know. It was kind of spicy, but with a bit of sweetness to it.
Kind of spicy and kind of sweet? That's not much to go on.
What's your problem?
Aaron?
What do you want?
I know how much you liked your dad's beef stew, so I went ahead and got some for you.
You did what?
I asked your dad to make some beef stew for you just like he used to. Here it is.
You went and dragged my dad into this? Man, you're nothing but trouble, Melanie. But as long as you got some, then I guess I'll have a taste. This is it. Yes, this is how my dad always made it.
It looks as though you like this beef stew better than the other one. Is that right?
Man, this flavor really takes me back. You gotta hurry up and learn to make beef stew like this, Melanie. What's so funny?
I knew it. You know absolutely nothing about cooking.
What did you say?
Aaron, there's no way you would think that beef stew is the better of the two.
Hey, you'd better not be insulting my dad's cooking!
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I would never dream of insulting your dad's cooking.
Then just what in the world is going on?
The truth is, your dad didn't make it. I did.
What? You're lying!
Nope, I'm telling the truth.
No way! That beef stew was way better than the first one!
Actually, the first beef stew you ate was the one that Helen made, and I made the one you ate just now.
You're making stuff up. There's no way you could have made that beef stew. It's just the way my dad always made it.
Aaron, you're such an idiot.
Hey!
I used only beef stock in the stew I made. The beef stew you ate when you were a kid was made with pork and chicken stock. They're totally different.
So what if I got the soup stock wrong? The stock doesn't make any difference at all.
You were clueless. The flavor, smell, and consistency are totally different. I can't believe someone as clueless about cooking as you thought you had the right to criticize my cooking.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. My dad did make his stew with beef stock.
Is that really the best defense you can come up with?
It's not a defense, it's the truth. I forgot my dad did make his stew with beef stock.
Did you hear that, Helen? Sorry, Aaron, but no. The stew you ate when you were a kid was made with chicken and pork stock.
What? How would you know that?
Your dad runs a restaurant, right? A restaurant called Venetian Sunrise?
Yeah, but I don't see why that matters right now.
Your dad's been running the kitchen there as the head chef for quite a long time.
You're still not making sense.
I'm getting there. Your dad runs the restaurant, but he doesn't own it. Do you know the owner?
The owner? Yeah, I think I've seen him before. He wears really expensive suits, right? What about him?
I'm the owner's daughter.
What?
Back when I was 20, I had the dream of opening my own cooking school. As a first step, I started an apprenticeship at my dad's restaurant. That was where I learned everything I know about cooking. And do you know who taught me? It was your dad.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yep, your dad is a really nice guy. He wasn't like one of those chefs you see on TV who yell at people all the time.
Okay, but so what if you're the owner's daughter? That doesn't have anything to do with my dad's beef stew.
At the time, the restaurant had a major staffing shortage, so the kitchen workers were really busy. In order to let the cooks take shorter meal breaks, I started preparing meals for them. And do you know what they always asked me to make? Beef stew.
Ah!
But they were still really busy and didn't have much time to eat until they went home late at night. So most of the chefs ended up taking their beef stew home to eat later. And your dad really loved my beef stew. He always took home extra portions because he liked it so much.
Wait.
Well, it looks like you're starting to see where this is going. The beef stew from your childhood that you remember so fondly, the truth is, I'm the one who made it.
No! My dad made it!
I talked to your dad the other day after Melanie told me about you, and I asked him personally to make sure. And he told me explicitly that he had never once made beef stew for you back when you were a kid.
Oh, no!
Do you get it now? Your beloved beef stew wasn't your dad's recipe, it was mine. And I made that exact same recipe today. It was the first beef stew that you threw away.
But that was...
You only acted like it was terrible because you thought Melanie made it. Am I right? That's why you threw it away, right?
No, that's not... I just didn't really...
I know. You told us some nonsense about it not being the way you like it or whatever. But let me assure you, I made it exactly the same way as I've always made it for the last 20 years. So it's pretty odd that you would say you didn't like it.
I can explain.
And then you said that you loved the second beef stew that Melanie brought out, even though it was made completely differently. You even said that it tasted the exact same way you thought your dad made it.
Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. The second beef stew Melanie brought out really was better. I guess that must mean that Melanie has finally become a better cook.
Actually, I have one more surprise for you. I told you that I made the second beef stew, but the truth is, that was a lie.
Ha! I knew it. My dad did make that beef stew.
I bought it at the supermarket.
What? No way!
Yes, Way, here's the box it came in.
Ugh.
You've belittled me ever since the day we got married over my cooking. You treated me like I was lower than garbage.
I was only trying to help you.
Trying to help me by calling my cooking pig slop? You don't know the first thing about flavor. It's like you don't even have taste buds. You didn't even know the difference between supermarket stew and homemade stew. How dare you critique my cooking? You couldn't tell grass from foie gras.
Oh, man.
You've got some nerve, Aaron. You were acting so high and mighty, saying, I can cook something better than this by myself. What? Do you have something to say for yourself?
I'm sorry, Melody. I was just trying to act cool, that's all. I wanted to impress you.
Impress me? Oh, you impressed me, all right. It was impressive the way you threw the food your wife cooked for you into the trash.
But that wasn't really your cooking after all, though. What's the problem?
You know what the problem is? When you threw it away, you thought it was mine. How could you be such a heartless, uncaring creep?
I told you, didn't I? I was trying to encourage you to become a better cook. That's why I did it.
You don't even know how to make beef stew. I don't need any encouragement from you on how to be a better cook. All of you know that I am a phenomenal cook.
You are?
When I was a kid, I used to make meals for my family when my mom was busy with my siblings. Then after high school, I attended a culinary school because I wanted to become an even better cook.
But I helped you hone your skills further, didn't I? If I wasn't so critical, you might have never gotten as good as you are now.
Are you serious? Get over yourself, you narcissist. No, you heaping insults on me every night at the dinner table did not help me at all. Your critiques were so nonsensical, it was all I could do to keep from laughing.
If that's how you felt, then why didn't you say something sooner?
You were so proud of being the son of restaurateurs, I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Then why are you so comfortable hurting my feelings right now?
I held back until now because I was more concerned with building a happy life together with you than I was about winning an argument about cooking.
I wanted a happy life with you, too. I haven't been critical about anything besides cooking, have I?
Sorry, Aaron, but you've gone too far. Like I said before, your cooking critiques make absolutely no sense. I can't make heads or tails of them. At first, I thought maybe you were just trying not to hurt my feelings by being intentionally vague.
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, give me a break. You and I both know you're just making that up. I might buy that excuse if you knew the first thing about cooking, but you don't. You don't even know the difference between different soup stocks. That's cooking 101. So don't waste your time or mine by trying to pretend that this was all part of a plan.
But it was all part of my plan to make you a better cook.
No, you were just being cruel and demeaning to me. And I can't stay married to a person who doesn't respect me.
Oh no, do you mean?
I was thinking about giving you another chance if you were honest and remorseful about your behavior, but enough is enough.
Wait, Melody, please hear me out!
I'm not waiting, Aaron.
Please, you've got to forgive me!
20 points.
Huh?
As a husband, I give you 20 points out of 100.
Only 20?
Do you remember what you did when you gave my cooking a 20?
No, not really.
You left it sitting on the table and got some leftovers from the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
And what did you do with the food you were served today? You threw it away, and that's what I'm going to do to you now. I am throwing you out and finding myself a husband who cares about me. I'm going to do exactly what you've been doing to me for the last year we've been married.
Come on, don't do this.
Oh, one last word of advice.
What is it now?
Helen was being serious when she said she talked to your dad about how you've been treating me.
Yeah, so what?
He was absolutely livid when he heard.
Uh-oh.
He said, that foolish son of mine hasn't cooked a single time in his entire life, but he thinks he has the right to criticize something someone else cooked? I won't stand for this.
This is very bad.
You can say that again. I wonder how he would react if he heard that you threw away the food Helen cooked today.
No, please, Melody, don't tell him. I'll do anything.
I don't think that decision is up to me. After all, Helen's the one who cooked it.
Helen? You're not gonna... Oh no, she's already calling him?
Looks like you were a little too late. Man, I wish I could see the look on your dad's face right about now.
I'm done for!
Probably. Don't forget though, all of this, every single part, is 100% your fault. After that, I talked to a lawyer, and Aaron and I got divorced. Also, when Helen talked to Aaron's dad, just like I predicted, he was angrier than I've ever seen him get before. He was so disappointed, not only in Aaron's behavior toward me, but also in his complete cluelessness about cooking, that he disowned him as his son. Now Aaron is living totally on his own, deeply regretting the choices he's made to put himself in this position. And as for me, hey Melanie, are you all ready for today's class? Yep, I just got finished and I'm all ready to go. Great! I was kind of concerned since we have a lot of walk-in students today. It's about twice as many as we usually have. It's all thanks to Aaron's dad. Applications started flying in when we put out the word that he was teaching a course here. I know! It's not often that people get a chance to learn from a famous pro like him. It's a great opportunity. He said that he felt so bad about how Aaron treated me that he would do this as many times as we'd like. Man, Aaron's dad really is a great guy. Makes me wonder how his son turned out to be such a creep. I know, right? It's a mystery. But it's thanks to him being a creep that I got the job of my dreams. I'm having so much fun working here with you that I've completely gotten over Aaron and his nonsense. I'm glad to see you're feeling so fulfilled, but don't think I'm going to give you a raise for flattery. It's not flattery, it's the truth. After Aaron and I divorced, I was terrified that I'd have to live out the rest of my life alone. But then you came along and invited me to work with you at your cooking school. I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, come on, enough with the compliments. You're embarrassing me. Anyway, it's just about time to get started. Okay then, let's get going. Here's to another fun day at work. Helen invited me to join her at the culinary school as a teacher, which I gladly accepted. Aaron's dad is helping us out by giving special lectures too, so business is booming. A little while later, Helen got married and retired from the school, so she left it all to me. Things have been going great since then, that this school has become the #1 culinary school in the country. Trouble Busters!